Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of Exp Realty. Chris Nolan grew up in New York until he joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1996. He then joined the U.S. Capitol Police until making the transition to real estate. Shortly after, the Nolan Group was formed. They continue to strive for the best possible experience for buyers and sellers. How can they help you in your journey? And now, here's The Nolan Show with your host, Chris Nolan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Nolan Show. So glad you're here. I actually just got back from the Exp Conference, and it was a great week out in Las Vegas, and we were doing some great training, you know, a little R&R, and I appreciate Heather Lewis here for holding down the fort. How you doing, Heather?
I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, yeah.
Yeah, it looked like you ladies had some fun last week.
We did.
Yeah?
We really
How'd it go?
It went great. It went great. The ladies were fun. We didn't have enough time.
Yeah, so. Never enough time.
No,
That's the
it goes by way too quick.
Well, I was thinking the same thing about being in Vegas. Not enough time. So
you see how, Jesse, you see how he left us here and he went to Vegas. So,
well,
thanks, Chris.
Nice. Hopefully next year you'll all be joining me.
Yes, you did. You did. Okay, go ahead. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the Exp Conference was really cool. So, you know, a lot of big companies have conferences. This was where all the different realtors from around the world, actually, because Exp is now worldwide, all met in Vegas, and they had a lot of training. A lot of it was relevant to the market and the way that things are changing. Some of the services that are provided within the EXP training on those services, so we can better bring them out to the public. And you know, obviously we've already brought a little bit back to the team, and tomorrow we have our team meeting, so we'll be getting involved in that and starting to go through.
I'm super excited. That's why I'm like, tell me, give me
everything
a little,
through. Yeah, so it was actually cool. Some really great speakers out there, really bringing some highlights to the things that are going on in the market. You know, which we stay up on it, but you know, we're out there working, helping, you know, buyers and sellers. So it's great to have that independent party verifying the things that we're already watching, but more on a global stage, because there's so much stuff that in our local areas we can only do so much. You know, so there's a balance, but that's why we all work together, and it was great. As you know, I took over as the military squad leader for the military network. So now we're running that, and I met a lot of the different squad members from around the state. So we have a great network there as well as around the country. So we got some great stuff coming up. So really, I'm super excited. And we're coming towards the end of October, which is kind of what we're going to be talking about here today, is because November, anybody who was paying attention last year, with Veterans Day and all that stuff, we like to really remember our veterans and highlight our veterans all through the month of November. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to launch, again, we're going to sponsor 2 veterans that are thinking either that are active duty and wanting to start transitioning into their civilian life, or, you know, even if they've been out for a while and they want to get into real estate, we're going to sponsor 2 veterans to get their license.
That's so great. Now, and that's here in Florida, correct?
Yes. Anywhere in the state of Florida, because that's one of the beautiful things about EXP is we now cover the entire state. So we have the reach, resources, the whole bit. So we'll sponsor anybody here in Florida to get their license. Now, if you're a veteran listening and watching and you want to get your license out in another state, please still contact me, because we have teams and everything all over the place, and I'm more than happy to help you. But directly here, we can help you with everything you need to get up and running. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to provide that initial licensing course. Right.
And is that in person or is that online?
So that one will be online. So that'll be an online self-paced course. They'll have to go through that course. That's a state required mandate. Once you do that, there's a couple other caveats. You got to get your fingerprints and stuff, and then take the state test. Once you get that state test, you know, taken care of, you get your license. You become part of a team, or our team. And from there, we'll provide everything else you need, your business cards, your initial, you know, presentations, everything that you'll need. We'll even provide some professional headshots if you need some fresh headshots, because we all know that realtors like to have headshots from 20 years ago. So we're not going to make you use the one from 20 years ago, folks. Okay.
And when you do provide that, I think the rest of us are going to come in and maybe get a new shot.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Mine's running about 5 years old.
Yeah.
And I've changed a lot.
Well, the funniest was I had an agent that came to me a while back and wanted to join the team, and she says, well, I got to find my headshot, and she couldn't find it and all that stuff, and she said, oh wait, I found it was in my AOL account. I was like, oh yes, we know that's an old photo. I mean, I knew it was an old photo to begin with, but then it was in her AOL account. So anyway, we're going to provide you everything you need, the database, the training, how to write a contract, everything you're going to need to be successful. So all you need to do is we have it all. I'm going to be posting it up, but it's really simple. So the rules are simple. Last year we did it for veterans, but this year we're going to open it up for veterans and also spouses of veterans.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're the spouse of a veteran, because spouses serve as well. Right.
Yes, we do.
And a lot of times people forget that. So we're going to open it up for veterans and spouses of veterans. So what I need you to do is I need you to send me an email at cnolan@thenolangroup.com. And you're very simply going to tell me what branch of service you served in. Okay. How this opportunity would make your life and those around you better, and why you want to be a realtor. Okay. And then, why we should pick you. Okay. We're going to run this till the end of November.
I was going to say, when are we going to be choosing the two?
This will be at the end of November. We're going to tally up all the submissions, the emails, and then as a team, we will review them and we will do our interviews. And we want to make sure that we're picking the right person that's going to get the most and be able to provide the most back to our community, because we all know that we're all about serving the community. We do a lot of different stuff to help, and we want to make sure that the two people that join us are going to be looking to do the same thing. So I'm looking forward to it. Again, does not matter what branch of service. All we need is service, or be a spouse, because they served as well. You got to want to succeed, got to have a good work ethic, and live someplace in the state of Florida.
Got it. Okay. And they need to email you at cnolan@thenolangroup.com.
Yep, and pretty much that simple. You can also, if you have any questions or anything, you can always give us a call at our office, 772-205-2602. So it's super simple. We can help you all the way through. We even have some study resources. If you're worried about taking tests, guys, don't worry about it. I passed the test. I
passed it as well.
I made it through. Heather made it through.
I still have the books.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So, we're more than happy to help you. We have people that are even better, than us at helping with studying. So we can help you guys with that if you want. We just want to grow the community. And by helping others to get into this industry, why do we do this? Right? One of my favorite things where I realized that I knew that this was the right choice for me. Everybody knows I wanted to do, I had talked about doing real estate a long time ago with my brother and my best friend, and that was where this was supposed to be. But, I worked for the government for a long time, but I left the government, got into real estate, and a couple of years later, I teamed up with this radio show up north. It was the Kane Show and this Chantilly Air, which is a private airline. And we did this thing. It was the flight to the North Pole. Right. And we had
the story.
It was really cool. It was we flew all these kids that were the children of either fallen veterans or veterans that were deployed, and we flew them to the North Pole to meet Santa. And when they got off the plane, Santa actually filed 4 restraining orders against a few of the kids because they all came off and they attacked them. It was great. But the thing about it, what it made me realize was, for those kids in that moment of time, they were already, without their parents for one reason or another. And we were able to change their Christmas for them and, possibly, provide a memory that lasts forever. And I could never have done that working within the government system. So here we can do all sorts of great things. We've helped people change their lives through home ownership. Great. But it's about building communities. And
you saying that, I would love to get together and do something for Christmas.
Well, what I do every year on Christmas Day, because we all know anybody that's served, Christmas Day is probably the most depressing day for every active duty person out there, because of the fact that you're in the chow hall, you know, whatever it is, but there's no place to go. They shut everything down.
Yeah.
So with that, unfortunately, everything's shut down and you have no place to go. And if you're far from home, so on Christmas Day, my home is open to everyone, every, you know, veteran, first responder. We invite them for Christmas dinner. They're all welcome to join. Again, if you want to join us, email me at cnolan@thenolangroup.com. I'll get you the information. Super simple, low key.
I love that. I so love that. And, you know, Christmas is so crazy at my house. And last year we had all our kids. And of course, you know, I still have one active duty son in the Navy across the country. I don't believe any of them are going to be able to come home this year. So it would be nice to know that there's people like, you know, yourself that would invite folks over for a Christmas morning. Because it is hard. It's hard for me to be without the kids. But can you imagine? I mean, they don't have families. Yeah. So, I mean besides mom and dad and the rest of us. But
you're a long ways away. I would love to see more people do it. I know there's a lot of people that do it. Right, there is a lot of people that do it, yes. But, you know, the thing about it is we'd love to see more people do it. So, but, we got to take a quick break. So let's stop there for a second and we'll be right back. Everybody, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back talking about some of the other stuff we have going on here just in a moment. Hold on. Not crypto coins, not penny stocks. The best tool to build wealth is still real estate. I'm Chris Nolan of the Nolan Group of Exp Realty. Invest today and allow your real estate to provide a future for your family tomorrow. We'll show you the way. Visit mynexthomefinder.com.
At Compass Pest Control, we focus on killing pests where they live and breed by terminating them outside your home or office before they can get in. Hi, I'm Chris Hudman, co-owner of Compass Pest Control. We prevent roaches, ants, and other pests from getting inside with a proactive approach. We don't stop there. We also offer lawn and plant health programs. And we'll never sell you something you don't need. At Compass Pest Control, our prices are competitive, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Get a free estimate. Visit CompassPests.com.
The kids are back in school and fall sports are in full swing. You're probably finding that the laundry is stacking up a lot faster than ever. Sunshine Laundries is here to help. Hi, it's Tom Rhodes, owner of the Sparkling Clean Sunshine Laundries. We have lots of big load machines so you can wash more clothes at one time. And our dryers start hot, stay hot, and dry fast. Check us out at sunshinelaundries.com for locations and special coupons and offers. Sunshine Laundries, we clean your clothes, but he cleans your soul.
Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
It's Bluegrass Night every Thursday at Marsh Landing Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Hey, everybody, glad you're still there. So while we're on the break, we were actually talking about a little bit about the holidays with that coming up. So, and we were talking about some cocktail choices. So I would love to hear from you guys. What is your favorite cocktail for the holidays?
Oh, my gosh.
So what about you? I know we were talking generally.
We were talking about how I don't drink very much anymore and the reason why, and nothing bad, just... It gives me a hot flash. So I don't drink very much anymore, but old fashions. And you mentioned it. Yeah. So I was introduced by old teammate to old fashions a couple years back, and they're my favorite.
They are tasty.
They are very good.
Now, is that like a year-round thing or just like a holiday thing?
Well, like I said, I don't drink very much anymore, except maybe a beer or two here and there. But when we get a specialty drink, it is nice to have an old fashioned. But I'm always worried because they try to really change it up and make it their own. Just give me an old fashioned, old fashioned. So yes, but I do like them.
I like
And
it.
a Miami Vice. Miami Vices are great, which is a pina colada and a strawberry daiquiri.
Yes.
Mixed.
Yeah, I get a kick out of if you go to some of the local establishments, they have the rum buckets. Those things are just dangerous.
Those things are dangerous.
Yeah, it's like 5 shots of liquor in one, and they're so sweet and you hardly taste it. You can get
you drink it like it's Kool-Aid.
Yeah. So it creeps up on you. But typically,
so what's yours?
I like my vodka and orange juice, but I've tried a couple of the old fashions. I like them. They're good. But I mean, with the holidays, I actually learned how to make the it's like an apple cider type, almost like a moonshine.
Ooh, okay.
And that's actually pretty good. So
is that something we might see around Christmas time?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. So anybody that comes for Christmas, that'll be there without a doubt.
Mom makes, I don't know if you like eggnog, but my mom makes an amazing eggnog. People save their containers.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
and I'm with you on that. But listen, guys, the little tiny glasses with the reindeer ears, I understand it, from Christmas Vacation. I got it. But let's use real glasses for these things. I got to go back like 4 times just to get the same.
Did you get a little bit? No. Mom fills up like a big container. Everyone, if you don't bring your container back, you don't get any more. You better buy another container. But she mixes it up and it's amazing.
That's awesome.
Jesse, what's yours?
Well, I'm not much of a drinker, really.
He's a liar. He got married.
I stick to beer, so I'm in the clear. Yeah, I got married. I drank a lot that night.
I love it. So you said beer is your thing?
Yeah, beer's my thing. I like an OJ with orange juice. Orange juice with
vodka.
Vodka, yeah, a good screwdriver, and I like White Russians too.
Ooh, yeah, those are good.
I don't know if that's a Christmas drink or not, but
yeah, they are tasty though.
Yeah,
they are.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I like it.
Are you going to be mixing up some drinks this Halloween? I'm excited about that. Can I talk about that? That's what I want to talk about. The Halloween party. Yeah. I know you don't know what my Chris and I are dressing up as because I wanted to do a couples thing. But we're pretty excited. And I don't know what everybody's keeping it a secret.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. We're going to have a good time. Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't know, we're having a Halloween party. It's going to be a great time, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody can dig up. So
I wish I would have been a little bit more creative now that I think about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's never too late to change things up.
No.
All right. Well,
I spent money. When I spend money, I'm done.
There's next year then.
There is. I might wear the same thing after that money spent.
Notes.
No, I'm kidding. Start making notes. I love it. I
like it. No, we'll have a good time. I know I'm looking forward to it. Apparently Jesse's wife can't read an invite properly, but we won't talk about that.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine a party?
Well, the funny,
with Kim and Jess.
So we support, this is before you join the team. So we support a lot of local groups, right? So I had met this young lady that opened up an antique appraising company, and she does a great job, amazing job. And she's been in it all her life. Her mom, she learned from her mom who's been doing it. So when I met her, she was here on the show with us, and when we were talking, I was like, you know what? Let's do an event at the office. She was new into this area. I said, let's highlight what you're doing. We'll just have like a little meet and greet.
Right.
And well, she came down. She prepared like a whole formal presentation, which was great. I mean, had some really top-notch items and stuff there, and it was really cool. Right. We had a good time. However, the cast of Evergreen Media shows up, right? And Jesse's wife kicks open the door, and I forget exactly what she yelled, but it was like quiet, and everybody was like listening to this girl talk, and it was like that moment of awkward silence.
Yeah. I think she kicked open the door, and she goes, "The party's here, everybody!"
I can totally see it.
It was so funny, and the girl's like right in the middle of it was this antique item that they had drug up from the bottom of the ocean. They spent days down there trying to find it, and It was rather humorous, but we had a good time with that too. We always seem to always have a good time.
Yes,
that was fun.
So
love it.
Yeah, it was definitely a few laughs. So we'll see how it goes.
So Jesse, are you telling me, I'm going to put you on the spot? Are you guys not coming to the Halloween party?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, you coming to the grand opening?
When is that?
Yeah, that's November 10th.
November 10th.
So November 10th at 5 o'clock, we're actually going to be doing the ribbon cutting right there at the office, the new one right in the Bank of America building. It's also November 10th, which is the Marine Corps birthday, so we're going to celebrate the Marine Corps birthday at the same time. So that should be a good event. We will have a bunch of people out there, some entertainment, a lot of hors d'oeuvres. So that's open to everybody. Anybody, if you're listening and you're watching, you want to come down, November 10th, 601 21st Street, Suite 100. We'll be right there. We're going to, it's Suite 100, but we're going to overtake some of the outside areas and stuff too. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Make it a good event kicking off the holiday weekend.
That's a Thursday. I'll write it down right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll write it down. We'll send you an invite.
We've got to do a couple things so Kim doesn't tell us we didn't invite her.
Put a Post-it note up on our board.
We will.
I like it.
All of it, yeah.
I'm gonna set a bottle of wine or a box of wine. How about that? Didn't she say she liked that? Right on her desk with the invitation.
That'll get the message across,
I love it.
Yeah, but see, the problem is then she drinks the box of wine, forgets
And then she forgets about the invitation.
So, I mean, it was a great plan. It was, I mean, you were right there.
Thank you. I tried. That's hilarious. So what else do we have going on, Chris?
We got a lot of stuff. I mean, it's been a wild ride. I mean, we know that we have some stuff changing out there.
Yeah.
And we've been making sure that we have the latest and greatest training to make sure that we can service our clients. I mean, we went over some of it today.
Yes.
There's some really cool products out there.
There is. The 2-in-1.
Yeah.
The 2-in-1 buy down.
Yeah, so the 2-1 buy down is basically where the seller can purchase put down a little bit of money to help the buyer with the for the first year and then the second year to buy down some of that interest rate to make that interest that payment a little bit easier for you to get in.
Right.
It's relatively inexpensive for the seller. It helps the buyer out immensely. You can lower your interest rate for the first year by 2%, then 1% for the second year. And
you do repairs or not even so much repairs, but upgrades or do different things, or put it in your account, spend it on something else.
Yeah, just to have a little bit of a buffer. So it works out really nice, and we have those programs. Obviously, with the inventory, we still have low inventory, but we have buyers looking. The 203K loans, or the investment loans, renovation loans rather, are a great tool, because if you can't find the exact house you want, you can actually find a house that has most of what you want and then change it to meet the rest of your criteria. So we've done that for everything from updating kitchens to adding garages to fixing pools, or even in some cases adding pools. So depending on the program, we have a lot of really cool things. So it's real simple. Free consultation. We can help you figure out if home ownership is right for you.
Yeah, we even spoke to we spoke about the rent to own. Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a program for anybody that excuse me, is not quite ready for one reason or another, but they have that desire to buy. We have investors that will actually purchase the home on your behalf and then rent the home back to you for 12 months.
I love this program.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of, we've spoke about rent to own before, but I really do, it's coming back, of course, with everything going on. But tell me a little bit more about that. We have time.
We're kind of short on time, but real quick, the simple thing is what you get pre-approved through a secondary company.
Right.
So you're not really dealing with that homeowner anymore. So really you are kind of taking possession, if you will. And because it's a company, there's no hiccups at the end. You refinance into the end product and really get into it, and you can really pick the home that you want, because now you're actually shopping. So, but if you want to know more about that, give us a call, 772-205-2662. You can also email me at cnolan@thenolangroup.com, or you can reach Heather
at 301-266-2757.
And what's your email?
hlewis@thenolangroup.com.
Keep it real simple. Come see us. We got the office open. We're there every day, except for Sundays. But definitely let us know. We got a lot of great things coming. And unfortunately, we just only have a little bit of time to share it with you. But we got a ton of stuff coming. We got more stuff happening. Make sure you're watching our website for things that are coming up, and follow us on Facebook. Follow us to your new home. Can't wait to see you, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.